Greetings, welcome to Tifa's Tarot. Hi Taurus, I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to look at your new moon energy, and we are channeling this message on January 21st of 2023, which is the actual day of the new moon. Okay, our new moon today is going to be in the sign of Aquarius. Okay, and if you know anything about Aquarian energy, it is kind of the great humanitarian of the zodiac. So, Aquarian energy is associated with innovative ideas, things that are a little non conventional in that way. So, in this time, just as a collective, um, we could be thinking about new ways of doing things that are maybe like outside of our norm, okay? Or these themes can be appearing in our lives, okay? So we are going to do a new moon reading for you. And so the new moon is basically a time for new starts or rebirth of some sort, okay? What's so interesting about following with the moon or tracking its cycles, right? When we really tune into the moon, it keeps us active and it doesn't keep us stagnant, and it helps us to more in tuned, I believe, with our intuition, right? When we are paying attention to those cycles of the moon. And it kind of helps us to connect to our subconscious and to be fully aware of our thoughts and why we're thinking what we're thinking, right, at any particular time. So that's partially why I'm interested in cycles of the moon and trying to learn more about it and actually follow the moon in terms of trying to connect to my intuition in that way. Okay, so for today's reading, we're going to try to keep this short and sweet. We're going to go ahead and use 3 cards from the Moonology deck. Okay, um, usually like to use these during times of new and full moons, but you may use it at any time of the month that you feel, doesn't matter. And to clarify some of those messages that we get, we're going to play with a little bit of tarot. And the deck that we're going to use today is called the Law of Attraction. Um, Pretty good experience with this deck as well. Okay, so Taurus, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, so the first card that we're going to pull in your reading is going to talk about what is rising in you. So, what are some events from the last cycle that you are coming to terms with, or what's evident to you at this time, okay? And so just to put some increasing intention on it, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these 3 times for the sign of Taurus, okay? We ask our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to give us relevant messages for the sign of Taurus that are in their highest good, okay? These messages are always to help, okay? All right, so what is rising in Taurus for this cycle? What is rising for the sign of Taurus? Let's get 1 card. What is rising for the sign of Taurus? What is rising for the sign of Taurus? What is rising for the sign of Taurus? Taurus, you're being stubborn. I can't even get a card out on you. Okay. So, Taurus, what appears, it says, you got the card of a full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches a resolution. So, there might have been something that was close to your heart that you've made a decision on, okay? Or things became very abundantly clear, okay? Let's kind of just take a quick look at what full moon Cancer looks like. Okay. So at this time, you could have been standing up for yourself. you could be feeling kind of like heated on an emotional level. You could be feeling kind of protective as well, not only about yourself, but just like about your household. Um, this is a big one for if you have been dealing, particularly like in a love situation or any type of domestic situation, of people who live with you. I mean, it kind of shows that like things have kind of come to a head, like things have become very obvious for you at this time. Um, and you are kind of gaining your self worth, okay? It's like, not to say that you haven't had self worth, but it's like you're in a state where you're just like, it's like a aha moment. You're like, oh, okay, like now I get it, right? So let's clarify what this means for Taurus. Okay, we got oh. So we got, yeah, this is definitely about love. Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is a love matter. And the Six of Cups. Wow. So Taurus, this has something to do with love. So a personal issue, maybe a person, a person that you were related to romantically in some way. Okay, you could have had some memories with this person. You guys could have a history together. And it's like something came out where where you've just been like, okay, I get it. Um, we don't need to go there anymore, or uh, it could be positive as well. You could also be in a energy where you're like, you've been wanting something or wanting someone or wanting a love to do something for you, and finally it happens, right? So it's like something that you've been expecting comes to some type of conclusion, okay? Where you're having that aha moment, okay? And it definitely has something to do with love. So what is this new moon showing you? This is a new cycle. What is this new moon showing, Taurus? What is this new moon showing, Taurus? What is this new moon showing, Taurus? Okay. Alright, Taurus. This new moon is... Okay, hang in there. You're very close to achieving your goal. This is a gibbous moon, okay? Let's look a little bit more about that gibbous moon, because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Okay, but let's see. So gibbous moon is basically a bulging card, right? So this new moon is showing you that whatever you've come to, this is showing that you need to like kind of review plans that you previously had, and you might need to come up to the drawing board again. Or it could also be showing you to keep up the momentum of whatever you've been doing, because you might be maybe feeling a little lackluster, feeling like, God, I'll never get this, or I'll never have that in my life, right? Um, Also, card could be like coming out as an indication of like, okay, getting back into like healthy routines, like going to the gym, eating right, um, watching your health in some ways, right? So this card could be coming up to that, right? Let's see. Hmm. But it's also telling you that like whatever you're doing, like don't lose the momentum. Like you're on track to wherever your destination is. Okay, let's clarify that for Taurus. Okay, you're close. Yeah, keep it in balance. This is Two of Pentacles, right? So Two of Pentacles is keeping things in balance in your love life, in your personal life, in your career life, and so like keeping an equilibrium, making sure that you're giving energy to everything, okay? So if you've got your hand in so many pots that you feel that you are out of order in a sense, or you are not connecting to one solid thing, um, keep with it, okay? All of the active energy that you're putting into achieving what you want might not be in vain, okay? Because you're keeping a really great balance on this, okay? So keep doing what you're doing. But something came up in the past where you, with a person that you cared about. Okay, so this one is just telling you, even that whatever you wanted with that person, you can get with somebody else, right? Keep everything in balance. Because you are close to getting what you want. Okay. And let's see. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. You're close to... You could be thinking financially, right? You could be close to achieving a certain level of independence as well. Okay. Just keep working on what you're doing, okay? And we're going to get what is an outcome for this energy for Taurus. What is an outcome for this energy for Taurus? All right, Taurus, an outcome for you. Ooh, fiery climax approaches. A full moon in Aries. That is, wait, okay. I'm always interested by that card because it is, I know there's typically a lot of drama around that. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So this one is actually telling you that you could be, things could be kind of piping up for you this month, okay? Don't make any rash comments or have any like expectations about stuff, because even without your active engagement in a certain situation, you're gonna see a result to something. Okay, so this is really like kind of like a warning, like don't be too blunt or too brash at this time, right? Or acting like out of order or competitive, right? At this time, you'll get good results if you don't, right? This is like, if you're tuning to this energy, you're being nice, you're smiling, you're being polite, right? And this is going to be the best energy to navigate you into like where you actually want to be, okay? When you do that, you'll be able to actually get what you want, okay? But let's take a look at that outcome. Let's clarify that though. For the sign of Taurus, let's clarify that for the sign of Taurus. Let's clarify that, okay. Yeah, you're gonna get something new, the Fool card. Something new is coming up. So the Fool card is also an Aries card, so there's a lot of Aries energy here. You could have an Aries that's coming close to you maybe, or let's see, one more. Fiery climaxes. So to start something new, you've got to walk away from something too. The 8 of Cups. Yeah. You needing to take a chance and walk away from something, right? And then and only then will you kind of receive what you want, and it might come in very suddenly, okay? So those were the messages I channeled for you, Taurus. First thing, what was happening before was a situation in love from a person that you, a situation in love about a person that you've known for a long time, kind of came to a resolution, a certain amount of acceptance about what the situation is, okay? However, at this time, keep on doing what you're doing. Whatever strategies that you've been doing about the situation are kind of working, because as long as you stay in balance and make sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're going to be able to reach that goal, okay? And finally, if you keep doing what you're going to do, you're going to have a new start, but it's going to require you to kind of walk away, right, from maybe certain people or certain behaviors, right? It will require that. So those are the messages that were channeled for you, Taurus. I hope this was helpful, or any part of it was helpful for you, and have a good day.